If you're an IT professional and you've been in the IT space for a long time, you probably have an experience with installation of operating systems on legacy systems. I am referring to the days of Microsoft Windows 7, Windows XP, Vista, Windows 8, Windows 8.1. At the time when you perform a clean installation on the system, you had to download drivers to come and install on that system to activate some of the hardware components. Components like webcam, fingerprint, your touchpad, Wi-Fi card, network interface card, Bluetooth, and a host of others. All of these components required you to install their drivers to activate them to get them to work. So after performing the clean installation, your sound will be deactivated. You have to run the sound drivers to get it to work. It doesn't mean that your sound is faulty, but you needed to activate that hardware component. So virtual machines are similar with regards to these drivers, but nowadays we do not have you don't have to necessarily go and download these drivers to come and run them on modern day systems, because many of the drivers have been integrated within the operating system, so it saves you the hassle of you going to download these drivers to come and run them. Virtual machines also works in similar fashion. Here inside the VMware Workstation Pro, the VMware tools have been integrated into the hypervisor, but you need to install it before it will properly integrate into the virtual machine. So your virtual machine is using the hardware resources of your host, but it needs to properly integrate with the host so that certain features will function. So if you do not install the VMware tools, there are certain things that you cannot do in the VM. You'll be restricted. All right. So here in my VM, I'm going to switch to full screen. Here you can see that I am not using full screen. So when I click here, it takes me to full screen, but the VM itself is unable to fill the entire screen. You can see that all these blank areas are all part of the screen, but the VM is unable to fill that area. So after installing the tools, the VM will fill all the entire screen, which means that graphics has properly been integrated. And then also I can share files from the host's machine to the virtual machine and vice versa. But if I don't install the VMware tools, I cannot do that. There are certain instances whereby you need to move directories that you have on the host system to the VM. So if you want to do that, you need to install the VMware tools. So I am going to right click the name of the virtual machine and then click install VMware tools. So before you can do this, you have to make sure that your VM has been powered on. You cannot install the tools while it is off. So after doing this, I'll click the file explorer to launch it in the PC. So the system is going to insert a virtual drive containing the VMware tools just as we have it. So I'll go ahead and open this virtual drive. Then I will click yes to install. It's a very simple step, but important in managing your VMs. So I'll click the prompt here inside the taskbar. Alright, so from here, I'll click next, maintain typical. Click next again, and then you click to install. 3 simple steps. So we wait for our installation to complete. Many a times you will have to reboot for the changes to effectively apply within the VM. If you remember, as I was saying earlier, back in the days after installing drivers, you have to reboot the system for the drivers to properly integrate within the operating system. The same thing applies to the VM. After installing the VMware tools, the system needs to reboot for the features that have been installed to properly integrate within the virtual machine. Alright, so you can see that our screen has now changed and it has filled the entire screen. The VM has been able to fill the entire screen, but we still need to do a reboot of for the installation to effectively apply. So I'm going to go ahead and click finish. You can see that I have a prompt to reboot. So I'll click yes to reboot the system. So our VM has successfully rebooted, and you can see we are being loaded onto our desktop. So that is all for installing VMware Tools. It's very important. Kindly take note of that. It's very important. After creating the virtual machine, you need to run the VMware Tools to properly integrate the virtual machine with your host. Otherwise, there are certain things that you cannot do. I have mentioned them. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, kindly subscribe to the channel. As we move on, so many of these interesting videos will be coming your way. So kindly subscribe and then share with your colleagues to also come and enjoy the beautiful content that we are making. Thank you so much.